Howdy, y'all. Well, it's Thursday evening, and I haven't made a video in a while. I have been kind of down on my back. I kind of tweaked my back, and I've been having some mid-back pain and some lower back pain and sciatic pain, and oh man, it just won't go away. So I've been kind of resting and taking it easy. And I'm doing this tonight by myself because Chief has a migraine and she's inside trying to get over that. And so I hope this all works. Plugging in the GoPro, I had to figure out how to do the memory card and charge the battery. Of course, that's not too hard, but then the mic system and all this, whatever. I don't know. Hopefully this works. Anyway, like I said, kind of been down and feeling a little unmotivated maybe, and so was hoping maybe could make a short video. I'm just gonna walk around, check things out tonight, and maybe see some of the animals, and maybe check on the garden, just kind of do a quick little update video, and maybe doing that'll make me feel a little bit better. And so anyway, I'm gonna turn you around here. Let's check some things out. We got one of the pups chasing the cat here. Oh, now she's done. So that's Molly. There's Duke. He's side-eyeing the camera. Or I'm sorry, that's Tank. Tanker. Tank. Good boy. I don't know where the other two are at, but let's take a little walk out to the greenhouse quick. I'm gonna flip you around first. Hopefully Chief will be up for doing a little editing later, and we can get this uploaded and just at least so you know we're still alive. So anyways, that time of year we had a little false fall, probably 4 days of 70s, and it was, oh man, it was wonderful. And now we're right back up. Now we're not as hot as we were, but 90 I think ish, but still it's just hot. So I waited to come outside this evening. Honestly, don't have a whole lot to do on a daily basis right now on the homestead. Well, the garden here, I'm gonna turn you back around. You can see here what got this completely stripped foliage, and I'm sure you guys will remember or already know, but that's tomato hornworm. That's getting that. So I just hand pick those and squash them or feed them to the chickens. So anyway, but like we talked about in a garden tour video, I'm not sure if you can even see these, but the blooms are back on the tomatoes. There's even some tomatoes down there. And some of this stuff's looking pretty darn rough still, but these tomato plants, some of them at least, are really making a bounce back. I mean, that's some nice foliage and got some blossoms on there. It's worth keeping it alive. Here's one of many of the orb weavers. These things look scarier than heck, but they're harmless. Looks like she's got a moth or something wrapped up there for dinner. So they just build, you probably can't see it, but the web over here is just massive. So we'll try not to walk through it and screw all that up. Yeah, tomato hornworm strikes again. Yikes. Pepper's looking good. I mean, that's a jalapeno. I mean, that thing is, that's not even a very big one. But they're in here, looking good. Serranos, or Serrano, I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Banana peppers, these have done well this year. Here's my little junk pile, one of many, but this is irrigation lines, you know, pots, junk, but it's all stuff I use occasionally here in the garden or high tunnel. Yeah, they're all out here. I never did get the brush hogging done because my brush hog is still broken, but cows are enjoying the last couple hours of sunlight here. There's Judge. There's Dolly with her calf, little bull calf. And then Eve, the brown one out there, she should be having a calf before terribly long. And Miss Kitty over here, she should be having a calf yet. So, still got stuff going on. The pond's low, haven't had any rain, well, no significant rain. So the pond's looking low, but that's all right. It'll fill back up and no problems. I haven't watered these grapevines one single time this year, and pleasantly surprised they're still alive. They didn't produce any. They had grapes on them early, but didn't produce. They're only second year, so I mean, they're the foundation of the plant is there, so they'll get pruned back and kind of reshaped up. Those are seedless variety, so just fresh eating seedless variety. That'll be nice. The other grapes that I have are seeded, and you know, I guess if you could make juice or something, that'd be all right. But they're tasty. It's just kind of a pain spitting out all the seeds. Turn your back around. I'll face the sun. So, we need to do another orchard kind of tour update. I want to do a video showing kind of how I have it all set up and what plants and all that, kind of more detailed. I know we've done a couple of videos explaining some of it, but I'd like to show it in more detail. So we'll do that soon. I'm just dying for this cooler weather. Man, oh man. It's just crazy. Let's see, here's the other dogs there. Looks like Duke found a bone. And these two knucklehead puppies. Hey girls. No, get down. They love to swim. You can see they're all red. That's the red dirt. And they are in the past, our Pyrenees, we've had, I don't know, 6 or 7 total. And in the past, they would like to swim when they were little, but as they've gotten bigger, they may walk through the water a little bit, but they don't swim. But these two seem like they're going to be swimmers and stay swimmers, which means they're always going to be dirty and muddy and red. So got this mic on. It's kind of pulling at my shirt. So I don't have any mounts with me, so I can't take you in with me to get the eggs. But I'll show you my little chicken setup. I haven't talked about that much since I've been making videos. But so I'm gonna turn you around here, and don't be judgmental on me. First of all, you can hear the goose, the guard goose, just squawking away. He's got to be the most annoying animal on the farm. I mean, literally. But he's doing his job. Even towards us, he does this. And it's just absolutely annoying, especially if you're on the phone or if you're trying to talk to someone or you're making a video. But he's probably just going to get more angry when I go in here. So you may see me get chased or pecked at. They don't really peck, they bite. But he's doing his job. I mean, he does great. So I'm gonna go in here, I'll turn you around and kind of show you. This is what happens when you have an area with chickens on it. And you think this area here would have plenty of space for them to go all over the place, and they all want to stay right up here. So all the grass is scratched up and it looks like crap. But this is kind of the way it goes if you're going to have more than just a couple of chickens. Lots of weeds in here. And a couple years ago I started planting trees, and I put them in these tree tubes. I really like these. They protect them from, well, animals, and also gives them a good start in the spring, warms it up a little bit, and I've had a lot of success with those. These are from Mossy Oak brand. All right, we got eggs. So I'll bring them in here to our little kitchen here in the shop, and I just use water. I mean, these birds are out 24/7. They're not ever. I don't even have one of those automatic doors on the coop or anything. That's just open 24/7, and so hey, they're muddy when it's wet, and you can see with all that dirt, they're gonna be muddy. The eggs are gonna be sometimes dirty. These are almost all clean. I mean, you can see they are pretty darn clean. But when it rains, or if we get a hen that decides to want to start breaking eggs open and eating them or whatever, they kind of, a lot of times if they're too dirty, I'll save them I feed them to the dogs, I'll feed them to the pigs when we have pigs. The dogs love them, and it's super good for these dogs. I feed them raw meat, raw bones, raw eggs. I mean, they're dogs, and if they're used to that diet, they're okay. If they're not used to that diet, it can upset their stomach, it can make them sick, whatever. We've always done that with these farm dogs, always. And like I've said, I think I've had 6 or 7 Great Pyrenees total over the years. And I mean, I start them from puppy, they're eating. When we butcher animals, we keep absolutely everything. Whether we do it ourselves or bring it to the butcher, I keep everything. Every bone, every piece of organ meat, everything. And I don't particularly like liver, but I take it. And it's frozen, obviously, from the butcher. and if I can't sell it or you know, share it with friends or family or whatever, and I have some in the freezer and I'm going to go fishing, I go use it as catfish bait. And then also, like I said, is the dogs absolutely love it, and it's probably the most nutritious meat on the animal. So yeah, I guess I should eat it. I should incorporate it in my diet. But thus far, I have not. And so still don't want it to go to waste. So like I said, super dirty eggs, you know, I feed to the dogs or the animals, and like I said, just don't want to waste it. At the very least, use it as fertilizer. You can break them up, mix it up in a bucket with some water, use it as fertilizer in your garden, pour it around your trees, whatever you got. It's worth a few seconds that it takes to do that. So I'm gonna get these washed up and we'll get them put away. And still tired, still not feeling the best. So if I have enough battery on this GoPro, I'm gonna take you back out there to what I call the chicken yard and show you how this goose does. I should have done this while I was out there, but if you keep your eyes facing forward towards him, he'll typically just kind of stay away. But as soon as you turn your back to him, he is on you. So I'll take you out there if I got enough battery. We'll see. I'm trying to get Goosey to come over here so you can see what he does to me when I turn my back. I swear, it's almost like he knows I have this camera on, and he is not doing it. Oh yeah, here he comes. So watch him. As soon as I act like I'm going out the gate, well, he's not being nearly as aggressive as normal. But I'll tell you what, he sure keeps the predators away. He's at least loud enough honking like that in the middle of the night that it gets the dogs' attention, and then they come running. It's quite the little security team we got here. Well, anyway, we'll wrap this video up. Like I said, just been dealing with some health stuff, and just hadn't felt like making any videos. Hadn't been in the mood, I guess. So I hope everybody's doing well. Fall is near, and really looking forward to it. And now he wants to attack me. So anyway, I hope everybody's doing well, and have a good night. We'll see you on the next video.